There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's just
What is up, guys? Simo Music here today, coming at you with a brand new DC Universe Online video. This is the first official DCUO video on this channel, and honestly what I would probably call the first official video on this channel. I do have another video up. It is a Final Fantasy Memory of Light Waves remix, and that is one of the intro songs from Final Fantasy X-2. This channel basically it's all in the description. Music and gaming, it's what I do. I'm not a super hardcore gamer. I am a little picky, but the games that I do play I stick with, and I'm usually really into if it tickles my fancy just right. But DC is definitely a game I really enjoyed. I'm playing since beta. I did move over to the PC because I ended up building a new PC for college, and I just really kind of decked it out. I will be doing videos about that. PC Master Race is really freaking awesome. And don't get me wrong, consoles are cool too. That's all I knew. It's what I grew up with. But you know, moving on. PCs are really awesome. I'm able to record this video straight from my PC graphics card, you know, which is pretty awesome. But that's a whole other video in itself. Whatever the case is, so my characters, they are at, you know, lower levels, had to start fresh and everything. But I've been playing the game, like I said, forever, so I really know a lot of ins and outs with the game, and you can expect definitely a ton more DC videos, along with other gaming videos as well, like some retro throwback games, of course more modern and current titles too. And of course, by the name Simo Music, you can expect plenty of music. I love music. It's what I live for. It's just so great. And ultimately, for me personally, I really want to be able to use my gifts of music as a form of ministry to be able to represent God the Father, and just be able to use that to help encourage people, help uplift them, motivate them, you know, help them keep their heads up, bring them out of tough times, whatever maybe you're going through. Be able to use that to help you know things will be okay. And God loves you. It's going to be all right. Keep your head, you know. But whether you believe in God or not, that is who I am. And I just want to do my best to be able to represent Christ the right way. And that's pretty much it with that. So, with that said, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you're interested in looking forward to music, gaming, whatnot, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that like button. It definitely helps support the channel and get it out there as well. Upon coming to your character creation screen, you have two options, male, female. You have multiple body types for each one. You have three. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it like a little generic character or whatever. But you have character templates. You can have preset character builds. So instead of customizing your own character, you can just choose one of these preset builds. And as you can see, it gives you your morality as a hero, gives you your power, your movement, and your fighting type. So you don't even have to do all that stuff. You can skip that and say, I just want to go right to the game. I want to make a Batman-like character. No biggie. Here you go. And your style, you can change that. There's plenty of style items that you can get, and you can change that throughout the game as much as you like. I will touch upon that more in a little bit later. So you also have, of course, customizable options. You can be a villain or a hero. The differences, I mean, obviously they're different. If you're a hero, you're for the good guys. Villains are for the bad guys. Some of the stories are going to be different. There's going to be similar missions on both sides, but you're obviously going to have different stuff. This is just what you look like when you're standing here and not moving. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect your combat or anything. Most people go with serious because it's cool. You have three mentors: Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman. Villains, you have Joker, Lex Luthor, and Circe. These mentors, it just affects some of your missions. Some of your missions will be different depending on your mentor, and some of the gear that you get. All the gear, you'll be able to get access to all the gear from like each mentor, but like some gear you'll get earlier on. So as you're starting out in the game, there may be certain styles that you'll get earlier with Wonder Woman than you would with Batman, and vice versa. So one of the other things too, if you choose Batman as your mentor, you start out in Gotham City. Superman and Wonder Woman start out in different parts of Metropolis. And likewise on the villain side, Joker starts out in Gotham, and Lex Luthor and Circe start out in Metropolis, but in different parts. So, for the sake of this video, let's go with Batman. And you have a ton of different powers. The ones that are grayed out are ones that you have to buy with real money. They're usually like $5. If you are a legendary member, then you have a full subscription. You have access to all the powers. And just throwing it out there, it only costs $15 to sub up for 1 month. And I think it costs like 30 something, like 34 or whatever for 3 months. So it's actually a really, really good deal, and you get access to everything. For your movement mode, you have flight, skimming, acrobatics, and super speed. Skimming is one you have to pay with real money as well. That's $5. Acrobatics, super speed, and flight, you get these just straight up. Flight is all self-explanatory. Acrobatics, you get to fly to when you get to a certain level. It's not like normal flight, it's just like this super rocket flight. But it's really kind of almost like the best of both worlds. It's not as fast as super speed, but it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You get a lot of cool things you can do in there. And skimming is really cool too. It feels good. I don't know. And then you have hand blast, one-handed, staff, dual wield, two-handed, martial arts, dual pistol, bow, brawling, rifle, and shield. That is a weapon that you can buy if you want as well with real money. And then here is where you get to choose your custom. So if you want to change your appearance, there's a lot of different options. You can change your skin color, your skin type. You can like an animal. It's all kind of stuff. It's earth skin, barbarian, lava, rock, mummy, all kind of stuff. And you can change the colors of these skins and stuff like that. So it's really detailed, but it's like it's not too overwhelming. You know what I mean? And then there's a tattoo that looks kind of cool. Just wise, youthful, and just all kind of different stuff. You have a lot of different hairstyles as well. You can get one with a mustache and beard, or not, you know, it's just all kind of different stuff. So just take the time to really go through some of this stuff and just see all the different options that you have. But you can change the colors to your hair and stuff like that as well. And just so you know, you don't have to feel like, you know, like too uptight, like, oh, I want this hair, but I kind of want this one too. Everything that you see in the character creation, all of these items, the head items, the chest, the face, the pants, waist, all that stuff you can buy in-game with in-game cash right from your headquarters in either the Hall of Doom or the Watchtower. And the Watchtower is where the heroes reside at, just for the record. And the Hall of Doom is where the villains reside at. Watchtower is just that giant, awesome-looking tower in space, and the Hall of Doom is deep, deep in the sea, which is pretty neat too. But you can get all these items in-game, so you don't have to worry about if you ever want to change it. Plus, you're gonna get a ton more styles as you play, so it's really awesome. Then your colors, you can get as detailed as you want with this. You have 3 color options: your primary, secondary, and third color. And one of the neat things is you can customize this color. So if you're like, okay, that primary color is going to be red, and then this is going to be, say, green, or some form of off-brand green, whatever that is. And then this is a very Christmassy looking character. And then you make it white or whatever. Let's say you're like, man, I like those colors, but I want where the red is, I want that to be green. All you gotta do is come to customize and switch it. It's just that simple. And you can change these colors any way you want. And you can do that for every piece of gear that you have. Do that for the waist, doesn't matter. And you can also do this once you're actually in game too. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well. Once you got that situated, got your colors and everything, you can look back over this one more time, make sure you got everything you want. If you want to change anything, just go back and change it. Lastly is the name. And that's the hardest part, because a lot of names are taken since the game has been out for a while. But just try to come up with something creative. One of my heroes, his name is Lando Dime. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what a Lando Dime is. it sounds cool, and so I came up with that. Nobody else has named that, and so it's a really unique name, and it worked. If your name is taken, it's gonna simply tell you error, and you need to redo it. So, for example, if I call him Mr. Sparky,
Error.
see, it tells me error. You also can't have invalid characters like periods, stuff like that. But sometimes some people will put like letters ahead of the name, so like X, and then Mr. Sparky, and then sometimes that'll work. So see right there, as you can see, that worked. Sometimes you can put letters in front of the name, or behind it, and stuff like that. Many people will do that just so the name works. Or like I said, just come up with something extremely creative. So one of the other things you can neat things that you can do is a style lock. So as you go through the game, you're gonna accumulate a ton of different styles throughout the game. But sometimes it can be a little overwhelming because you have so many different styles to choose from. One of the things I recommend is style lock. Locking your style will help you get through the game a lot faster, because as if you put on new gear, that gear is going to show up. If you don't want that new gear to show up, you can simply go up here and click lock all. You'll still keep the same stats of the higher level gear, but you'll keep the same style that you have right now. And you can do that at any time. Maybe you're just like, I just want to unlock one part, like let's say my waist or something, because I don't know if I like that or not. Then you can simply just come up here and click square or 1 if you use the keyboard and unlock it. And if you want to lock it again, click square again. You can always go back up here and unlock all, but it's just a great way to get through the game a lot faster. I highly recommend doing that because you'll find yourself really wasting a lot of time on character creation, but because there's so many different style options that you have access to once you hit level 30, it's just not worth spending the time on it. It'll help you get through the game a lot faster and really get to the main meat of the game, So, with that said, guys, that is all to this part of the video, or of the beginner's guide. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. If you want to see more of this, you want to stay up to date on these videos, or whatever else is to come, subscribe, hit that like button, and stay in tune. With that said, I am Simo Music, signing out. Thank you, and peace out.